Good evening and welcome to Star City News. I'm Torrin Otis.
And I'm Kelsey Robinson. Here's the latest stories for Star City News.
Well, the 4th of July is officially here as families from all over the country take to the roads. Kelsey, are you going anywhere for the 4th?
Yeah, I'm actually getting to go home for a little bit, see my family. Are you doing anything?
I'm just going back to Omaha to spend some time with my mom. Are you flying or driving?
I'm going to drive back to Chicago and then end up driving back to Wisconsin.
Oh, well, I would say the driving is definitely my concern, and our own Lorena Carmona is live in the newsroom with more.
The busiest summer travel holiday is officially here. That's right, it's 4th of July weekend. And what does that mean? More than 40 million people will be traveling across the U.S. this holiday weekend.
The weather is looking nice and gas prices are down, so people are hitting the road this holiday weekend. AAA spokesperson Rose White says everyone should remember safety first.
Studies show that the July 4th holiday period is one of the deadliest weeks of the year.
Lancaster County Sheriff Terry Wagner says even though the weather is expected to be pleasant, it could lead to activities with unpleasant results.
I think the more emphasis we place on added enforcement and getting the message out to people that they need to be careful, that remind them that there's a lot of folks out there that have been drinking and they need to have all their wits about them to be a defensive driver. I think those things all work together to sort of maybe help lower the danger level on these weekends.
Well, one Lincoln resident decided to sit this one out to avoid the rush. But experts say to remember to fasten your seatbelt when you're traveling and get your car recommended checked out so you can get to point A to point B. Well, I'm Lorena Carmona, live in the newsroom for Star City News. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lorna. Firework tents across Lincoln popped up today to open for the legal selling dates of July 3rd and 4th. Numerous tents line O Street for all those looking for family-friendly explosives. The firework tent located at 23rd and O is a fundraiser for Catholic Social Services. All proceeds go to help the various charities across Lincoln that Catholic Social Services provides. Father Kubat, the executive director, is hopeful about business this year.
We expected it to be a little busier than last year because last year part of O Street right in front of us was closed off. So O Street's open, so I imagine we'll be a little busier this year.
Well, we are one day from America's 237th birthday, and the celebration has already begun at Lincoln's Oak Lake Park.
Star City's Amanda Woida has more live at the scene.
Thanks, guys. Today is the Uncle Sam Jam here at Oak Lake Park. Games and events started at 3 o'clock this afternoon, but planning started way back in February. Parks and Rec estimates that 20,000 people will be through the park today.
This is the 5th year Lincoln has held the Uncle Sam Jam. Assistant Recreation Manager Holly Lewis says that these previous years helped them decide what needed to change for this year.
We have pretty much the same activities that we've had for a number of years. They are very popular and the patrons really enjoy them. The live music has returned.
Some of these activities include canoeing, disc golf, archery, horseshoes, various sports, three-legged races, potato sack races, and more. But Lewis says it's a great way to try something new.
Good try, Tambera.
Everything is free, and it is, just basically stand in line and take your turn. We have lots of people over there who are going to help you, and they're experienced, and so it will be a good time.
Starting at 7:30, the Trinkle Brass Works will start playing. After some brief breaks, the brass ensemble will play again at 10 p.m. with complimentary fireworks just across the lake.
Tries to put an emphasis on, drum beats, or, if the music's soft, he wants some soft, fireworks. If it's hard, or fast, he wants to add emphasis. So.
Stubbs and his crew started working in March. They had to get permits, write the choreography, and get the fireworks before they could start setting up. Setup itself takes 25 hours, but Stubbs says it's all worth it.
I do it for just the love of doing it. Instead of being in the backyard shooting off some bottle rockets, and some firecrackers, I get to come to a park, shoot off some big stuff, and have fun with my friends, and get paid to boot.
There are several safety procedures that the pyrotechnics are following. The crowd will be more than 500 feet away, and they are spraying the trees down with water so they don't catch on fire. But the best part of the evening is going to be the finale of the fireworks show. 1,700 shots will be fired in 1 minute. That's 40 to 50 fireworks every second. And off the reflection of the lake, that's just going to look awesome. I'm Amanda Woiter reporting live at Oak Lake Park. Back to you, Kelsey and Torin in the studio.
Thanks, Amanda. And like she mentioned, the fireworks won't be going off until 10 tonight, so there's still plenty of time to get out there and enjoy the rest of the day. Well, the latest in a string of robberies is an expensive one. The robbery took place just before 6 yesterday morning when an intruder entered a woman's home while she was sleeping. The burglar left with a laptop, jewelry, and a 2005 black Honda CR-V. The car was found around 1:45 this morning on fire. The total loss in property is estimated at more than $15,000. From We Fit to We Sports to We Crime, a man woke up just after midnight to noises coming from his kitchen. He found two men in his home and was struck in his face upon confronting them. The weapon of choice? Yeah, a Nintendo Wii gaming system. The console was found just outside the patio doors with blood on it. Police say in both robberies, doors were left unlocked.
Stay tuned because the newest Walmart Supercenter's doors are about to open despite negative reaction from Lincoln residents. But before that, let's look at the things that are going to happen over the 4th of July.
Here's our holiday happenings.
Everyone is gearing up for the holidays. I'll let you know if there's going to be rain or shine on your 4th of July. Stay here on Star City News. I'm meteorologist Megan Conway.
You're watching Star City News
on Channel 80 and 99.
Lincoln's Educational Access channel can now be viewed on channels 80 and 99. Tune in for a variety of education-related programming. Watch the Lincoln Board of Education meetings. See Lincoln Public Schools students and teachers in the classroom. Educational Access also includes programming from the University of Nebraska, Nebraska Wesleyan University, the City of Lincoln, and others. Learn something new on Educational Access now on channels 80 and 99. Provided by Time Warner Cable.
Cause for Paws is the boutique for cheap. Here you can buy clothes, shoes, furniture, jewelry, and more at affordable prices. All the money this nonprofit organization receives goes to helping animal charities across Nebraska. It's open from Monday through Wednesday and Friday and Saturday from 10 to 5 and Thursday from 10 to 8. You can stop by at 5700 and Old Cheney Streets. Or for more information on how to see how you can volunteer, go online at causeforpawslincoln.org.
Since 1985, the Lincoln Haymarket Development Corporation has worked on protecting, enhancing, and promoting the Haymarket's architectural and cultural heritage. When visiting the Haymarket, a person can see the live theater, eat, or shop. Every Saturday between May 4th and October 12th, the Lincoln Haymarket is the home to the Farmers Market, located on 8th Street. At the Farmers Market, you can get baked goods, arts and crafts, and quality produce. The amount of activities you can do at the Lincoln Haymarket makes it a must-see.
We grant the wishes to kids ages 2.5 to 18 who are battling a life-threatening illness to have their heartfelt wish come true. Knowing that you are a part of a child's life when they are going through something so potentially physically painful and frightening, and knowing that you get to be part of that bright spot and part of making that most magical experience come true for them is an incredible experience.
Welcome back to Star City News.
In just a few short weeks, Walmart will be opening its 4th location here in Lincoln. While the 27th and Granger Parkway location will bring more jobs, residents believe it will bring more of a hassle. Residents who live in the neighborhoods surrounding the superstore say that the presence of Walmart will bring down property value. The heavy traffic that will be brought to the area is also a concern for families, especially those with little ones. No matter the feeling, the Supercenter will open its doors July 17th.
Your energy bill could be going up this summer if LES doesn't resolve a federal pollution control issue. LES wants to go ahead with the project to improve air quality at nearby national parks. Last month, the EPA announced it would reject the plan and replace it with a federal plan that Basin Electric says could cost $600 million. Basin Electric and the state of Wyoming have asked the EPA for a public hearing and extension on implementing the federal plan. Hearings have been set for July 17th in Cheyenne and July 26th in Casper. People can submit public comments to the EPA by August 26th. A large oil deposit was discovered in western Nebraska last month that sparked a new project. after Australian company Black Star Petroleum said they found what could have been millions of barrels of oil. Earthstone Energy Inc. began drilling a well in Cheyenne County. Within the next year, they expect to have a total of 3 wells reaching about 1.2 miles down. Well, Kelsey, when you get home, what are you doing tomorrow?
I think I'm going to go to the lake with my family. Are you going to do anything?
Well, I'm hoping to hang out by the pool if the weather's going to be nice enough.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Our own meteorologist, Megan Conway, has more on the weather.
Well, I hope you all have been using this beautiful day to prepare for your 4th tomorrow, or maybe a little early celebration. Right now you have temperatures of 80 degrees, mostly sunny skies, not really a breeze at all for you at all. Tonight, get down to a low of 61. You do have a 20% chance of some isolated thunderstorms tonight. Now, they won't be anything severe, and they will dissipate pretty quickly, being all done by around 10 p.m. tonight. Some area temperatures for you. We have Omaha at 82, Hastings at 81, and the hot spot is always in Nebraska, my hometown, McCook at 86. Now taking a look at your radar, you can see there are some darker blue spots in here between Omaha and Lincoln. That means that there has been some precipitation fall in the area, but it hasn't amounted to much. The heavier the rainfall, we would see some green color sprinkled in throughout here. Current satellite shows that there are a few clouds popping up here and there, but if you look out your window, mostly blue skies. There will be a few more brewing up later on for this evening for those isolated thunderstorms. For those thunderstorms, this is kind of a prediction of where they might be tonight and how they'll be scattered around throughout the capital city. You can see there also is a high here in middle and western Nebraska. That's what's causing them to dissipate faster. So it won't be anything too severe. So by 10 p.m., if you're still looking to celebrate early, you'll have plenty of time to shoot off some fireworks tonight. And looking ahead to your Independence Day for tomorrow, it's going to be a beautiful day, a high of 88 degrees, low 69. All clear skies, mostly sunny, and it won't be that windy for you either. Shown here on our map, the ISO bars, the yellow bars right here, the closer they are together, the windier it's going to be. So you can see this big gap in between these two means that you're going to have a calm 4th. I know when I was a kid, my parachutes always got caught up in the trees and it made me so mad, but you guys won't have to worry about that this year. Finally, our 5-day forecast. Today, 84 for your high. Don't forget about the chance of those thunderstorms tonight. Independence Day, once again, a beautiful day. You can celebrate all day long. Friday, high of 90, clear skies, sunshine for you all day as well. Saturday, you have another chance, about 20% for some isolated thunderstorms. Won't be anything too severe, and it'll clear up by Sunday. So if you want to throw a lake day in there between your storms, high of 91 for that day. Monday, once again, a very, very slight chance for those isolated thunderstorms. But I hope you guys enjoy your holiday. Have a safe 4th. That's a look at your weather. Torrin, Kelsey, back to you guys.
Thank you, Megan.
We'll have more right after the break.
You're watching Star City News
on Channel 80 and 99.
Lincoln's Educational Access channel can now be viewed on channels 80 and 99. Tune in for a variety of education-related programming. Watch the Lincoln Board of Education meetings. See Lincoln Public Schools students and teachers in the classroom. Educational Access also includes programming from the University of Nebraska, Nebraska Wesleyan University, the City of Lincoln, and others. Learn something new on Educational Access now on channels 80 and 99. Provided by Time Warner Cable.
The American Red Cross Cornhusker Chapter, located at 220 Oak Creek Drive, is your local Red Cross station. Since 1881, the American Red Cross has been helping American families through disasters. You can donate today at redcross.org or sign up for a blood donation or one of their certification classes. Help the American Red Cross and the Cornhusker Chapter by donating today.
Because people hear the word stroke and they automatically assume elderly.
Nearly 200,000 people under the age of 50 suffer from a stroke each year.
You know, we're just honored that we can be a part of this and make people aware that little kids can have strokes, and so it's been great.
Providing education and support to improve the quality of life for stroke survivors and their families. The Nebraska State Stroke Association.
At St. Louis's Gift and Thrift Store, you can donate items to help the poor. Your donation will be sold as a reduced cost item, which will help a family or individual in need of assistance. For your donation, you will receive a tax deduction. If you would like to help, but you don't have any items to give away, we are looking for many volunteers to help sort donations, stock items, and to assist store patrons. St. Louis's Gift and Thrift Store is located at 2201 O Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back.
Now we're going to go to our own Nadu Izu, who has more with our state legislature elections. Nadu?
Thanks, guys. Well, the deadlines to register and run for District 28 isn't until another 6 months, but that hasn't stopped an attorney and physician from announcing their candidacy early this June and July. After being a director and medical director at 2 practices, Dr. Bob Rauner decided Wednesday morning that it was time to expand his resume and announce his candidacy for the Nebraska Senate.
There's a lot of healthcare issues that are coming up in the legislature, and there aren't very many people with a healthcare background in the legislature.
Rauner, who's been a local family physician for over 15 years, said he plans to redesign Nebraska's healthcare policies, such as funding for primary care and prevention if chosen in next year's election.
If you don't fix healthcare, it's going to start eroding other things like education, for example. So we do need to do a better job of running the healthcare side more efficiently.
Another person running for the District 28 position that we know of is attorney and active community volunteer Patty Pansing Brooks. She was out of town, so we talked to her on the phone earlier today, and here's what she had to say as to why she's running in next year's election.
I want to ensure accessible education, work towards attracting quality jobs, making sure that we promote strong and healthy families and neighborhoods. I feel like I will also have an ability to communicate with people on many different levels about many different interests that they may have.
Pansing Brooks, who was born and raised in the district, co-chaired the fundraising campaigns for Nebraska's Centennial Mall and a $250 million bond issue for Lincoln Public Schools. And just a reminder, the winner of the 2 and other possible candidates won't be announced until next year's elections in November 2014. Reporting live in Star City's newsroom, I'm Nadu Izu. Back to you, Torin and Kelsey in the studio.
Thanks, Nadu.
And now we have sports with Brian Fry.
What's up, sports world? I'm Brian Fry, and I'm bringing you the latest in sports news. First up, we learn a little bit more about Aaron Hernandez's violent past. Remember back in 2007 when Hernandez played for the Florida Gators alongside Tim Tebow? He was only 17 at the time, but somehow managed to find himself in a bar on campus. After being served 2 alcoholic drinks and refusing to pay, an altercation between the bar's manager, Hernandez, and none other than Tim Tebow ensued. Tebow told police he tried to resolve the conflict, but was unable to stop Hernandez from punching the bar's manager in the face, bursting his eardrum. Massachusetts police are interested in Hernandez's alleged acts of violence and are now investigating his involvement in a shooting that took place after a 2007 game between Gators and the Auburn University. Take a look at this. Homer Bailey, the Reds pitcher who threw MLB's most recent no-hitter last season, says "nah-uh," repeating the feat last night, leading the Reds to a 3-0 victory against the San Francisco Giants. Bailey is now the 6th pitcher in history to make it on baseball's no-no list consecutively. Here's what Bailey had to say about it.
Have really time to relax between innings and have anything to do with it?
No, man. I mean, I just want to, guys. This game's pretty tough, you know.
Now, was that an F-bomb I just heard? Oh, well, it's only cable TV, right? In other baseball news, veteran MLB umpire Brian Runge has been fired for failing a drug test. Runge is believed to be the first umpire punished under the Big League random drug test protocols. It is unclear what drugs he tested positive for. Now, the Clippers, Bucks, and Suns have finalized a mini blockbuster of sorts. The Clippers are sending Eric Bledsoe, a.k.a. Baby LeBron, and Caron Butler's expiring contract to the Suns in exchange for Jared Dudley. And the Bucks are sending J.J. Redick off to the Clips in exchange for 2 second-round draft picks. Will losing Bledsoe, the promising point guard, hurt the Clips? Remember, this guy was the guy Clippers valued so much that they laughed at the idea of sending him to Boston along with DeAndre Jordan in exchange for Kevin Garnett last year. I don't think so. J.J. Redick gives them a better, well-rounded starting 5. Well, that's all we have for sports tonight. I'm Brian Fry. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Brian. Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi is officially out. The nation's first freely elected president was ousted by the Egyptian army today after its deadline to step down passed. The Egyptian defense minister said the military had taken steps not to seize power for itself, but to ensure confidence and stability are secured for the people. Under a roadmap for post-Morsi government, the Constitution would be suspended, the head of the Constitutional Court would become acting president, and plans would be extradited for new elections. While Aaron Hernandez's fall from glory continues this week, Bristol County Sheriff Thomas Hodgson denied the former New England Patriots star from marrying his fiancée, Cheyenne Jenkins, while he is jailed on his murder charge. By law, Jenkins would not have to testify against Hernandez if the two were married. Prosecutors said Jenkins had been speaking with investigators and cooperating until she received a phone call from Hernandez telling her to stop talking to authorities. Well, today marks the 18th day of the George Zimmerman trial, and the newest evidence comes in the form of schoolwork, and it's not Trayvon Martin's. Circuit Judge Deborah Nelson ruled that prosecutors may introduce evidence of Zimmerman's coursework in criminal justice that they say gave him knowledge of Florida's self-defense law. In an earlier interview, Zimmerman maintained he did not know about the law, while prosecutors say the subject was covered in the college class. The judge also accepted evidence of an application for Zimmerman when he filed to be a police officer and one to ride on a police ride-along application.
Well, regardless of your preference, bottle or can, technology once again is transforming how Americans drink their beer. More affordable supplies and canning equipment are helping the 2013 boom in shift from bottles to cans. Now, around 300 different breweries offer close to 1,000 beers in cans. Not only do the cans tout a better drinking experience, breweries believe there's a marketing value to the cans. Today, Budweiser sells a bow tie-shaped can, Miller Lite sports a punch-top can, and Coors Light fans know the beer is cold when the mountains turn blue. One thing breweries will make sure of is that the beer never loses its taste. The Arizona community is rallying around the 19 families of the firefighters who were killed in one of the deadliest wildfires in 30 years. In an attempt to survive, they used temporary shelters and were eventually trapped. All of those killed were part of an elite group trained to fight wildfires. An update on the tragedy was released last night, and all 19 firefighters have been identified. A vigil was held celebrating the men sending the families off with a standing ovation. Arizona reports that there has been a forced evacuation of 700 residents, and there are now 400 firefighters battling the blaze.
Well, Kelsey, do you remember the movie The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, do you remember watching those flying monkeys? They used to absolutely terrify me.
Well, I wasn't so scared of the monkeys, but let's go off to our own Kelly Bradley, who has our entertainment.
Pauline's been dropped by many, but it seems she's caught the attention of some questionable sources. And today we've got Despicable Me hitting theaters. Stay tuned for more entertainment updates with me, Kelly Bradley, on Star City News.
You're watching Star City News
on Channel 80 and 99.
The University of Nebraska-Lincoln Campus Recreation Center is an escape for students, faculty, and many others alike. Located at 841 North 14th Street, it offers a variety of different services, such as a massage center and physical therapy, and exercise centers at your disposal. You are more than likely going to see friends and classmates there. The Campus Recreation Center, located at 841 North 14th Street. Call them at 402-472-3467.
Lincoln's Educational Access channel can now be viewed on channels 80 and 99. Tune in for a variety of education-related programming. Watch the Lincoln Board of Education meetings. See Lincoln Public Schools students and teachers in the classroom. Educational Access also includes programming from the University of Nebraska, Nebraska Wesleyan University, the City of Lincoln, and others. Learn something new on Educational Access, now on channels 80 and 99. Provided by Time Warner Cable.
Cause for Paws is the boutique for cheap. Here you can buy clothes, shoes, furniture, jewelry, and more at affordable prices. All the money this nonprofit organization receives goes to helping animal charities across Nebraska. It's open from Monday through Wednesday and Friday and Saturday from 10 to 5 and Thursday from 10 to 8. You can stop by at 5700 and Old Cheney Streets. Or for more information on how to see how you can volunteer, go online at causeforpawslincoln.org.
Since 1985, the Lincoln Haymarket Development Corporation has worked on protecting, enhancing, and promoting the Haymarket's architectural and cultural heritage. When visiting the Haymarket, a person can see the live theater, eat, or shop. Every Saturday between May 4th and October 12th, the Lincoln Haymarket is the home to the Farmers Market, located on 8th Street. At the Farmers Market, you can get baked goods, arts and crafts, and quality produce. The amount of activities you can do at the Lincoln Haymarket makes it a must-see.
Welcome back to Star City News.
Now, I cannot wait for the 4th, but what I'm most excited about is looking at all the Twitter and Instagram feeds and seeing what everybody's going to post.
Well, you're not one of those girls that posts all the pictures of her meals on there, are you?
I might be.
Let's send it to Kelly Bradley.
I'm Danny All with social media. Let's take a look at what's trending. Twitter is taking into the holiday spirit with tomorrow being Independence Day. Trending on Twitter right now with the 4th of July are the hashtags Happy 4th and the more clever Independence Eve. Strolling around these, you can find all the America Day tweets you could ask for. You'll even find pictures anywhere from fireworks shows to the most patriotic dog you can think of. With tomorrow being the 4th of July, our holiday where we celebrate our independence, and for the symbol of that independence, we have the majestic bald eagle. What better way to acknowledge this beautiful bald mascot with a full head of hair? And thanks to Mashable and Flickr, we did just that.
Oh, beautiful, for heroes proved in liberating strife. Who more than self?
What beautiful creatures. Well, it just wouldn't be the 4th of July without fireworks, and I can't stress the urgency of safety enough when it comes to fireworks. So I thought I would let YouTube handle it.
That's not stupid. Oh my. Oh.
That's it for social media. Have a fun and safe 4th of July. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Danny. Well, I don't know about you, Kels, but I would never do some of those things that those guys just pulled off.
Would never, ever do that.
Well, that was Danny All. Now let's send it to our own Kelly Bradley, who has our entertainment for the week.
Hey guys, welcome to your daily entertainment update from Star City News. I'm Kelly Bradley. Dorothy hasn't been in Kansas for a while, but that's not stopping her, Toto, and every Oz character we love from coming back to the big screen. Victor Fleming's famous classic, The Wizard of Oz, is returning in IMAX. Not only will those tornadoes be larger than life, but the monkeys will look like they're flying right at you. The newest release will be in 3D. This time, we'll all be able to follow them on the yellow brick road. In other big franchise news, it's time to get prehistoric once again. Not only has a date finally been confirmed, but so has Steven Spielberg for the officially upcoming Jurassic Park 4. The film is set to come out in 2015. There is no word yet on the script or cast, but I know I'll have my fingers crossed to see Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm once again team up to escape from some velociraptors. And tough guy Jay-Z is getting a little teary-eyed. No, it's not the loss of a Grammy or Amanda Bynes saying he's ugly. It's his little blue ivy. In a recent ad for his new album, Magna Carta Holy Grail, the artist is seen talking about his daughter. It's an emotional look into the true Jay. Take a peek.
You know, something that we both created, that we still marvel at her. It's most obvious when on the song called Jay-Z Blue.
And well, she's been dropped by 11 companies and had a cookbook deal fall through. But Paula Deen may have some odd luck yet. In a very weird turn of events, the 66-year-old Southern chef has been offered a job that's not in the kitchen, but in the bedroom. Pure Mature, a porn company that features older women specifically, has offered Deen a six-figure deal to endorse their site. No news yet on Deen's decision or how much the amount offered is, but let's hope for her and us it doesn't get to that point. And the 4th of July is tomorrow, and everyone is getting ready to let loose. If you have no plans yet, one thing you might consider is checking out the newest animated sequel. Despicable Me is hitting theaters today. The same colorful cast of Steve Carell, Kristen Wiig, Russell Brand, and Jason Segel are back, and a new but not familiar faces will be joining, such as Ken Jeong and SNL's Nasim Pedrad. I know I can't wait to see Gru and his minions at it again. Well, that's all we have for you today in entertainment. Have a great 4th of July. For Star City News, I'm Kelly Bradley. Back to you, Torrin and Kelsey.
Thank you. I'm Kelsey Robinson.
And I'm Torrin Otis. Have a safe and happy 4th of July.